Hey, it's Adam. I'm here at one of the most popular hiking spots in Pennsylvania's Allegheny National Forest, and that is Minister Creek. The parking lot is packed. I'm going to be doing some solo hiking today. I'm going to do the whole what they call North Loop, start at the bottom by the campsites, head around, and then loop back. It'll probably be about 6 or 7 miles, I think. I'm hoping to see an overlook, some cool rock formations, and we are at peak fall foliage, so I'm hoping to see some beautiful trees as well. Let's get hiking. On our hike today, we'll be following the White Diamond Blaze Trail, so keep your eye on these as we head on through. So Minister Creek has been on my to-hike list for a long time. I've really been wanting to get out and enjoy the beauty and solitude of the woods, but I've been looking for a day where it's not gonna rain and there's some nice foliage. So I think I got a day. It was raining a little bit in the parking lot. I put on my new raincoat that I got a couple months ago. So if it does start back up again, hopefully that'll keep me dry, but I think I'm in the clear. So as suggested, I went counterclockwise around the loop. It starts to descend down into the valley, and here we are at Minister Creek. Now, it's been raining the past couple days, which made the trail pretty muddy, but that means that the creek is gonna be flowing nice and high. You can hear it gurgling, and we're at our first bridge. So I've started to come across a few of the rock formations that are actually marked on the map. There are some absolutely massive ones. There's one behind me that's got to be as big as my house, and I can see another one up the hill that looks like 2 or 3 times bigger. Pretty incredible. So of course, when I started today back at the car, I debated on whether to wear my waterproof socks. I decided not to and just wear my dry fit trail socks that I wear when I trail run. And of course, I'm crossing the creek back there, both feet right in the water. I made a mistake, and now my feet are wet. And they wouldn't have been if I had waterproof socks on. would a hike with me be complete without at least a little bit of North Country Trail? There's a tiny little smidge, it's gotta be less than a mile, where the North Loop passes through part of the North Country Trail. So let's head down there, follow the blue blazes. All right, I've reached the northernmost point of the loop and I'm headed south now, but what a mile I just went through. So it dipped back down in the valley to Minister Creek, which is what I'm hiking along now. And there was a whole bunch of little runs coming into it, some bridges over top there, and then just pockmarked with campsites everywhere. I came up on a few people who were packing up. Most everybody was gone. I even found a smoking fire still, and Smokey would not be happy about that, so I dumped some water on there. I also filled up my water bottle. And now I'm back on the trail again. I even got to a section where I had to cross over one of the creeks, and there were stepping stones, but it had gotten all dammed up with logs and leaves, and it almost looked impassable at first, but I made it across dry. So now I'm headed back. I think I'm gonna be coming to the Overlook here in about a mile and a half. So we'll check that out when we get there. Son decided to peek out for the first time today and say hello. All these huge boulders with little slot canyons through there. You can see that one in the background. I just squeezed through. They're just so cool to walk through. Well, we made it to the Overlook and the view is magnificent. So amazing. The trees have tons of bright colors. A lot of the leaves probably got knocked off the past couple days, but it is still looking fantastic. You can see so far. It's incredible. Well, I totally understand why Minister Creek is a fan favorite. This is a hiker's dream right here. It's got a little bit of everything. Not too long, doable in one day, and there is campsites at the turnaround point, and so it is great for camping. The trail itself was a little muddy today. It's rained the past couple days, but I imagine it's normally in pretty good condition. I slipped more times on this trail than I think I've ever done hiking. It was unbelievable. The trail also had tons of big boulders, little slot canyons to squeeze through. Those were absolutely amazing. The Overlook is actually on top of one of the big boulders, and the view from that was incredible, especially with the fall leaves. So I am headed out here back to the car. I had a really great trip. I'm glad I came out to check this trail out. I'm Adam Stillwagon. I'm still going far. Please subscribe. Go hiking.